Hello my friends and welcome back. Is there a better alternative to Magna Carta Mag 600? I know that it is very well appraised flex fountain pen that almost rivals the vintage offerings. I'm here today to propose that there is a better alternative, especially for those of us who cannot really go and shell $450 for this pen or cannot find the pen in stock. Also, it's kind of disappointing if you get a Mag 600, it kind of starts malfunctioning, like many have already reported, although their newer nibs do much better. So today I'm going to show you at least two options that are as good, if not better, than the Mag 600. Definitely better if you consider the value proposition. Okay, so we'll go straight to it. This is the Mag 600. I have the newer nib on this, and it is very good. Since I got this nib replacement, it has never railroaded on me. So I have nothing negative to say about this pen, except that, you know, it's kind of out of price range for most of us. So this is the Mag 600. The alternative I'm proposing today is actually the Fountain Pen Revolution's Steel Flex nib. I also have their Gold Flex nib, which is around $200. The Gold Flexness is way too soft. It's close to Mag 600, but the performance is not there. Maybe it's just mine, but the tines go out of alignment and it's not as good. It's not as snappy in terms of snapback. So I will do a quick test of these two and I show you why I think that this pen is actually, in my book, slightly better than the Mag 600. First of all, before I move on, I must tell you that because the nib on this is so cheap, I think it's like under $15, I was able to actually grind this down to very close to an extra fine. But for comparison, I have the stock Fountain Pen Revolution nib here as well. So we're gonna compare that. Just for your information, this is the Natami aerospace kind of pen looking from AliExpress. I think they sell for $30. And the feed actually takes the Fountain Pen Revolution Flex nib, the steel nib. So for about $45, you can get a very nice Flex nib fountain pen. So let's see with the stock nib and some cheap Chinese feed. Let's see how it performs. So I'm going to start out with some squiggles, no problems, and ups and downs, no skipping. This is, keep in mind, with a cheap Chinese feed. And then we can do some flexing. It is very snappy, very nice, very little railroading if you push it past a certain point. But for day-to-day use, this is just like almost cream of the crop in terms of value for performance. I cannot say enough good things about this Fountain Pen Revolution nib, especially on this cheaper pen and this huge tank, so never gonna run out of ink on you. What I did though was I took the Fountain Pen Revolution pen and I took the steel nib and kind of ground it down, and much finer, you can see, and we can flex this to your heart's desire. I have yet to make this malfunction on me. It has not burped ink. It has not really railroaded. It is such an amazing pen. I just made it do it. You just have to know the limit of how far to not push this, because it will go as far as you want to push it. So very awesome pen and nib combination. I have tried their gold one and do not recommend that because it leaks and it puts too much ink out and it's just not well optimized. So this is the Fountain Pen Revolution. I think it's called Jaipur 2. And if we compare those to the Mag 600, first of all, Mag 600 cannot get as thin lines as I got here. Even compared to the regular, it's not much thinner. It's about the same. And if you want to push the Mag 600, the newer versions of Mag 600, you can push these. It'll work for you. the newer nib I have has never really railroaded, even though now I have a cartridge on this. I usually eyedropper this. I put cartridge because I'm using the Edelstein Golden Lapis ink here. So this nib, super wet, very nice pen and nib. I don't dog any marks from this pen in terms of performance. It's great. Nonetheless, for most of us who cannot put $450 on a Mag 600, the fountain pen Revolution is just as good, if not a better option. So I encourage you to try this out. You can get this, I think, on Amazon, and you can get on Fountain Pen Revolution website, and you can buy extra nibs for it. The problem with Mag 600 is that, you know, if you mess up the nib, the tines go out of alignment. It's really hard to fix it, and never the same really. For this one, you just pop the nib out, put a new nib in there, call it a day. It is very impressive performance. Of course, if you like the Mag 600 and you have the funds for it, I say go for it. It's a very beautiful, awesome performing pen, and like I said, I don't have anything against it except for the price. And if you want similar performance for much cheaper, I think they sell this for $65. Sometimes much cheaper if you find it on sale. Go for it, give it a try. I heavily endorse this actually, and I think Fountain Pen Revolution has done a very good job. Good for them, kudos, and kudos to Magna Carta for improving their nib. And I cannot wait to see what's next in the pipelines for both of these very fine flex nib manufacturers. I just wanted to quickly share my thoughts on these. I hope you use your pens to write beautiful stories, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.